Sirens going, because listen, when I tell you, we are coming to the end of this 2025 year, this 9 year, this year of endings and completions and integration, cycles coming to an end for a new cycle to begin. It is a wheel of fortune energy. Spin the wheel. What do you want for the future? What do you want this new timeline to look like? We had the energy of the shedding of our wood snake in Chinese astrology, and now we're going into fire horse alignment for 2026. It is time to giddy up, but you got to feel giddy to giddy up. Raise your vibration, feel good. Feel good. Clear things out, burn things away, especially when we tap into a 9 year, a Mars year, going into a year of the sun, a 10 year, reducing to the number 1, and again, fire horse. Very, very fire aligned, very, very purifying, transformative, transmuting energy. So work with fire to tap into what it is that you want to burn away that can no longer stay. That was our alignment for Momentum Monday yesterday, our declaration. I burn away what can no longer stay. So think about the who's and the what's, the thoughts, all of the things internally and externally that cannot go where you are going for 2026. Do the work. Declutter, clear out clothes that you no longer need, go through your junk drawers, all of that stuff. It's time to start doing it. Time's gonna go fast, and we know we're always scrambling those last days before New Year's Eve to get things, and the cleaning and the clearing and the floor washes and all of that stuff. Get you a head start, get it done, all right? We are in our second to last episode of Tuesday Tea at 2 before our new season. Season 4 is going to begin in January. So we are season 3, episode 48 today. We're going to be finalizing season 3 on episode 49. So grateful for another year of Tuesday Tea at 2, third year going into 4 years, going strong. So sending you all blessings. We are tapping into again the last days of 2025. And I gotta say, I am so excited because I do not want to see this year anymore. So tap into, again, all of the vibrations, all of the things that you don't want to see anymore. Totally taps into the song that we are working on. This song is titled Anymore. And our song, Anymore, that we are going to be sharing with you all to commemorate the end of this year, the saying farewell to all of the things that we don't want to see anymore, including this 2025 year. It's been a doozy. I'm very happy to see it go. So I don't want to see it anymore. That's it, that's all. So whatever it is for you, think about it, feel it through, and start to make the changes, start to implement those things. And again, work with fire. Very, very fire aligned with this energy to burn away what can no longer stay. Ashe. 1228. Tap in with me. If you didn't get the details, definitely touch base with me and let me know. And we've got multiple energies of one portal for 2026 that are going to be so powerful because it is a 10-year, which reduces to a 1 year. So when we tap into this 1 year energy, and we've got our 1-1 portal, which is going to be a 1-1-1, right, with the 1 year. Then we're going to have our 111, right, for January 11th, which is going to be like an 11-11, right, because it's 1-11 and then the 1 year. But then come November 11th, we're going to have our 11-11 portal, which throws in another 1 because of the 1 year. So all of our new beginning portals that come in with the energy of the number 1 are going to be magnified this year because it is a 1 year. So tap into that. Hello, Flora. Welcome. Hello, Vipin. Welcome. Thank you all for joining the live. Tuesday Tea at 2, second to last of season 3. This is episode 48. We're concluding our third season of Tuesday Tea at 2 next Tuesday. And then it's going to be the new year. And then season 4 begins. So I'm very excited. 4 years, 3 years going strong, going into 4 years of Tuesday Tea at 2. So I'm grateful for everyone who pops in. You know, I started it on Instagram and then this past year exclusively on YouTube. And then I go live on TikTok every Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving complimentary reads, just communicating and supporting my tribe there, the Vibe Tribe, and all of the things. So it's a beautiful space, building, growing, all of the things. So As well, let us tap into our herb for today and our crystal for today. Tapping into clove, because it's an energy when we're thinking about the fire, we think of flame, right? And inflammation. So I made the alignment with fire and the flame and inflammation in regards to how fire and the flame can purify and transform and detox and transmute energy. So clove is basically a very good detoxer for anything that is inflamed, that taps into the energy of inflammation. So let us first and foremost give thanks to Baba Ozain. I give thanks to you and Baba Ozain, the Orisha of everything that is green and grows. Asheo. Clove is also the ultimate, one of the ultimate herbs for the season. We are in the 'tis the season energy, right? So whether you're using cloves in your food, or your meats, or your hams, or your, desserts, or whatever the case is, clove is so quintessential for the alignment of the season. And then we've got copper, tapping into copper because copper is one of the best minerals. And it is, kind of considered a stone, crystal in that sense, but it is a metal that completely clears out inflammation. So when you see people wearing their copper bracelets and things like that, it's to regulate or to eliminate their inflammation. So tap into copper and clove. The combo is super powerful when it comes to reducing inflammation, okay? So, hi Jeffrey, I see you spamming me. Thank you, but no thank you. If you've got something constructive to say, then I would appreciate that. You are welcome to be here with good vibes. Americo, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. So appreciate you all for being here. Thank you, thank you. So we are also tapping into end of year rituals, things that we can do to clear out so that we're not bringing that energy into the new year, right? Into our new 2026 energy. So, Americo's from Mozambique. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Awesome. Hold on a second. So, as we tap into the end of year alignments, it is also the perfect time to tap into cord cuttings. So for those who don't know what cord cuttings are, you can look it up, touch base with me, whatever it may be. I do have a very, very powerful cord cutting ritual that is so impactful and very, very effective. So please do touch base. I do have a very extensive overview, and that overview that I can share with you is absolutely no charge for you to be able to at least get an idea of what the process would be, how it can help, what the whole thing basically is, and how it can serve this alignment and working with the subconscious, working with the governing meridian. Very, very powerful. So touch base with me if you have not received it. If you're not on my email list as well, please DM me either here or on TikTok. Sabrina Sahara shares on TikTok. You can email me backtonatural@gmail.com. Website is backtonatural.life. The 2 is 2 I's, so BACKII for INI, natural.life for the website, @gmail.com for the email. And then, like I said, on TikTok, Sabrina Sahara shares on TikTok. Get at me any of those ways, and I will get your email, put you on the email list, and just send you the details of whatever it is that you are looking for. Because 'tis the time, 'tis the season to clear it out, to really be in alignment of the new, that release to increase, that urge to purge, that face it to replace it, that leave to receive, all of those things. Now is the time. Now is the time. I'm also offering a special for my Oracle observations, so end of year readings. It's very, very powerful to get an end of year reading days before, a week or so before the end of the year, because as we are in the process of clearing and decluttering, the whole release to increase, there's a lot of stuff that's subconscious that even if you, let's say, don't do a cord cutting, that can get to some of that stuff that is, underground, that's etheric in that sense. It's good on a very cognitive, on a very mindful, soulful level to be able to see things in black and white and technicolor like a reading can provide, to give you some guidance as to what it is that you do need to prioritize focusing on to release in order for the increase to come through, to face it, for you to be able to replace it. All of those things are going to be able to come through a lot clearer when you actually get a reading. So again, whether it's with me or with anyone, whatever it is, it's just very, very recommended to tap into an end of year reading so that, again, you have some guidance as to what it is that you need to clear out. Okay. So definitely look into that. Cord cuttings, end of year readings. It's the time to do that. 1228, going to be major support in regards to the details and the downloads and some rituals that we can do, inspired action kind of things for our Vibe Tribe, so that we can tap in all together, be able to see each other's faces, hear each other's voices. The last one we did for the last full moon of 2025 was so powerful, beautiful spaces and energies and souls in the sacred space. And I just welcome you. We welcome you to join us for this next one. And the one after that is going to be on the 111 portal for us to tap into the first new moon of 2026. So I'm very excited. A lot of downloads coming through, a lot of details coming through, a lot of rituals coming through that I am very, very excited to share with you. Okay. So let us choose a card and see what's going on. Let us see what is going on for this week, Universal Law. This week's Universal Law. Thank you, Spirit. Tapping in for the collective. Thank you. So I always offer, if you want to give a stop top or a stop bottom, whoever's here. But if a single card flies out like that, then we will take the single card. And we are tapping into the law of nature, number 39, reconnect with Mother Earth. When we tap into nature, the thing that we sometimes forget is that we are not a part of nature. We are nature. It's not like we're just a little, smidgen of. It's the same thing like we say, we are stars. We are literally stars. We're made of the exact same things that stars are made of. So it's not a metaphor. It's not, like, oh yeah, it's symbolic. Like, no, it's literal. So likewise with nature, likewise with Earth Mother. This is also why grounding is so powerful. And this is the energy here. If there's anything that I recommend people do as often as possible, it is grounding. And it's because grounding actually realigns us. And I try not to say reconnect, right? This is reconnect, right? I try not to say reconnect because there cannot be a disconnect. We are who we are, right? The alignment is that we can sometimes, the same way we think about a car has all of its parts. It is what it is, right? But a car can come out of alignment, and then you need to go to the shop and get it realigned. That's more so how I think about getting back in the groove in some ways with nature, with source, with self and source and all of these things. It's really about a realignment. It's like with the cord cutting. I always refer to the cord cutting ritual that I provide as a spiritual chiropractor, because it's literally like how a chiropractor will get your bones all nice and ready and, in alignment. The cord cutting does that for your spirit, for your soul, for that Kundalini energy, for your chakra system, to really get things back into that posture and that poise and that steadiness and that readiness. So when we tap into the idea of reconnect, think of it more as a realignment, coming back to source. And again, you can't be separated from, but sometimes we stray, we come off the path. And it's just about coming back onto the path, and then you return and remember in many ways, right? Versus a seek and find. So when we tap into the law of nature and reconnect or realigning with Mother Earth, think about things that you can do. We are in Capricorn season, so perfect alignment for this card. It is about grounding. It is about putting our bare souls on the soil to ground and elevate our soul, and to really, again, tap into the energy of returning and remembering. The simplest ways, one of the simplest ways, is literally to ground. Get your bare feet on some sand, on some grass, on some soil, whatever it may be. And this is where that, again, reminder of who we are and that we are not a part of nature, but that we are nature, is that the electricity that is running through the earth, through the ground, through Earth Mother, is the exact same that is coursing through us. And when we put our bare souls on that soil, it is an automatic charge. It is literally like plugging a socket into the wall, and now all of a sudden the light's on. Okay? Tap into that energy of grounding, plug in. Because again, there's no real disconnect that can happen because the electricity is still running, whether the plug is in or not, right? It's about you choosing to get back into that source, get plugged back in, get that channel and that fluid, that flow, that currency going. And all of that leads into the energy of currency, the flow of things, the abundance of things, not just in terms of money, but in terms of love, in terms of relationship, in terms of health. So when you again get your feet on some soil, you are literally recharging yourself. You are literally coming back into alignment, coming back into the zest and the fuel. We're tapping again into a lot of fire element with the 9-year Mars year going into a 10-year year of the sun, fire horse in Chinese astrology. Very, very fire aligned. Electricity is fire aligned. It is what it is. You are who you are. Get back into alignment and charge it up, baby. Charge yourself up. That is the realignment or reconnect, as this card says. But again, it's more about a realignment with Mother Earth, with nature. Thinking about all of the ways, again, especially as we are in Capricorn season, the ground, how you want to grow things, the seeds that you're planting, how are you tending to those seeds, that you yourself are a seed, and that it's not just the external things that we're planting and that we're hoping to come into fruition, it's the internal things. It's the narratives that we tell ourselves. It's the stories that we tell ourselves. It's how we are spelling over our lives, the declarations, how we're expressing those declarations. If we're expressing them with gusto, with, you know what I mean? Like that drive and that belief and that faith and that favor and that gratitude and the patience that is required. But at the same time, all of the patience that we've had and we can continue to have because there's always more in store, right? You can plant the seed's gonna grow, keep planting seeds so that more has time to grow. So the harvest is continual. But the energy of waiting is not what we're tapping into anymore. The energy of wait is a heaviness, and the energy of wait is delay. That's what we're releasing. And that's why this end of year rituals and stuff, it's really about shaking off the load, shaking off the weight, lightening your load, tapping into the energy of light work being light work, right? That it's not heavy, that there's no weight to it. It is light work and tapping into the energy of light. And at the same time, believing and understanding the place that the darkness has. Because when we do plant that seed, we are planting that seed in the dark. That seed is coming into fruition and the roots are growing in the dark. We are not seeing the actual progress in many ways of the seed that we planted. But we do have to have faith and favor in believing that that seed is growing, that those roots are growing. And it's only in time, again with the patience, that that sprout is going to come through the surface. But the faith has to come first in order for that to happen. So tap into that through it all. And again, as I heard in this message, a YouTube video that I watched, maybe it might be a year ago already, but it totally blew my mind. And I share it all the time on the live on TikTok. What you are waiting for is waiting for you to stop waiting for it. That's where we're at right now. If we've been in the energy of waiting, that's why we've been still waiting. So now it's really you deciding there is no more wait in more ways than one. There's no more wait. You get to decide. And sometimes we're, again, as humans, very focused on what is in front of us, so good at observing the reality, the facts, and all of these things. Who says? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. If something is reality and fact, and you're observing what is, and it is what it is, who says? Who said that that's what it is? Because if it is what it is because you said so, then why wouldn't you say something else? And try that on for size. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, you can't go wrong in trying. And the definition of insanity is what it is, right? We say oftentimes, yeah, it's easier, said than done. Easier done than said. Which one is it? You decide. You decide which one that is. Because if we can say it's easier said than done, that's only the case because we said so. If we choose to instead say it's easier done than said, and we know how easy it is to say something, that just gets us into the doing. If we condition our mindset to instead believe that it's easier done than said, that means just get it done. Just do the done. Make it happen. Because saying sure is actually quite easy. Just said it. I said it. I said it. I said it. That's all it takes. But doing it and making the doing of it even easier than the saying of it gets us to work. Brings an energy of motivation, brings an energy of intrinsic motivation that at the end of the day is going to get us productive and purposeful and moving through to get it done. So try that on for size. Hello, Jazz. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. I just saw a question, but it went away. It went away. Something about a rainy day. And ironically, it is a rainy, sleet kind of day that we're having here in Brooklyn today. So, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, Jazz. Appreciate you. And on that note, it is 2:22. Balance and harmony surrounds me. Balance and harmony surrounds me. Balance and harmony surrounds me. Ashe. I love clove tea. I love clove and everything. I actually cook pretty much with like anything that's sweet. I put cinnamon in it, major abundance. And then likewise, clove is really good for abundance as well. So anything savory, I pretty much put clove in it. So yeah, cinnamon and clove, cannot go wrong. So hint, hint for what next week's gonna be. I think we're gonna do cinnamon for the last final week of Tuesday Tea at 2 for 2025. I am so excited to see this year go. All right, so our alignment for this, again, we're not going with the connect, so I'm going to reword it, okay? Because we're tapping into alignment versus a connect because we cannot be disconnected. I realign with Mother Earth. I realign with Mother Earth. I realign with Mother Earth. The realignment is you, again, as easy as just putting your bare soles on some soil to ground and elevate your soul. Through this final few days of 2025, think through, feel through who and what you don't want to see anymore, including this year. I am so excited to not see 2025 anymore. It has been a doozy. Many of us can attest. It was a 9-year. It is a 9-year. It's a year of endings and completion, but integration. It is very much a bridging that is leading us into the new timeline, the new cycle, the new beginning. So just in these final days, feel it to heal it, face it to replace it, leave to receive, tap into the urge to purge, all of those alignments, because the work is in the discard, the work is in the clearing out, the work is in the decluttering, because you are everything that you are. You have everything that you want and need and desire. We just get bogged down, again, with the weight and the heaviness and all of these things that we need to clear out. So tap into the energy of the clearing out. And it is done. Ashe? And it is done. So I'm going to tap in. I left my book for our angel number. Give me a second. I'm gonna get it. It's in my bedroom because I tap in every night after the live. All right, let's see what the time is. Let's see what the time is. It's 2:25. It is 2:25, flexible mind. Hey, Delisa. Welcome, welcome. Wrapping it up. I forgot the angel number book in my bed from last night because I always give us our angel numbers alignment for our heart tap-ins to tap-taps. Have to set an alarm for Tuesdays. All good. It'll be posted. I'm in and out. Like Tuesdays is like a less than half hour live. You know what I mean? So it's quick in and out. But the information is there, and you're also going to get all of the in-depth stuff on 12/28 on Sunday. So yay. Okay. 2:25. Flexible mind. Adaptability is key. Accepting the changes around you is what your angels are calling on you to do. Adaptability will create pathways in your life leading to your soul's purpose. Let something go today that you've tried to resist or control. In meditation today, ask your angels to help you surrender to what comes next. This is the release to increase. This is the face it to replace it. This is the leave to receive. This is the urge to purge. Surrender, clear it out, process, feel it through, pace yourself. I worked from bed this whole morning. All my work was on the computer, on my phone. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it right from here. Why not? So I only got up to do the live. And now I'm gonna get ready and stuff because I have to go to studio. We're working on, like I said, the song and the video. We had an awesome video shoot the other night. So we're putting it all together to be able to share with you guys. Can't wait. So I'm gonna do some stuff, but because I knew that and it's raining and I have to go out in the rain. So I was like, you know what? Pace myself. I'm going to take it easy for the morning while I'm still getting work done, still getting through my to-do list at the end of the day. But I'm going to split the difference with this busy work and this tedious stuff because I'm going through 117 clips from this video shoot, right? So I split the difference. And there's little things that we can do all of the time to make things that we have to do a little bit easier, to be flexible. So that's the work. That's the work. I appreciate you guys. That's it for Tuesday at Tea at 2, second to last episode of 2025. Pretty cool. We start season 4, fresh and new, in January. So I will see you next week, though. I will do the final episode next Tuesday, and that'll be episode 49. So I'll see you tonight, sis. Absolutely. I'm live, as you all know, as mentioned, every Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing complimentary speed reads. Tonight we tap into I See You. The I see you vibration is anybody that can contrive to even attempt to put some bad juju on you. You come into an alignment with your providence and your favor and your anointing and be like, I see you. Before you even have time to, I see you. So that's what we tapping into tonight. That's what we tapping into tonight. So let's see how you can activate that ricochet, that return to sender, that I see you. Seeing with that third eye to make sure that you can protect yourself, that you can preserve yourself, that you can guard yourself, and that you can put the energy up to just have the stance so that nobody knows and everybody knows not to play with you. Your people don't play about you. Your ancestors don't play about you. You don't play about you. Stand in that stance and let them know. I see you. I hope you see me. I love y'all. Until later, if you're around. And until next week, if it's then. Peace, peace, peace. And in the meantime, and in between time, lest we forget, time to get back to natural. Peace. You too, babe. Have a great one. See you later.